the idea was to go through the learnings and lessons that we acquired working hand in hand with the partner, and also looking into Divi, with the transfer and all our effort to bring it forward. And this is also a very important learning for us and for the partner, because we also want to be able to recommend that, as Rob was talking earlier, for any projects that would be coming on a side chain, on a Divi side chain, any business that would want to be coming on a Divi side chain, understanding the basic things that you really have to cover if you want to start your project on a crypto infrastructure, but also potentially also help other projects like Divi, who would be like in a more difficult situation, that we could connect to our side chains and then identify what are their shortcomings based on those learnings. And yeah, we thought it would be a good idea to share it in a video.
Yeah. The one thing I kind of I don't want to end up like, we just went through all of this time talking about how to build a crypto project, or a legit one, that it makes you safe. Should be clear though that this is really for everything we just described is really for big projects.
Correct.
And there's nothing stopping you from when this is all ready, from launching your own Divi side chain, providing some utility. If you don't have investors, if it's just there's not a lot. It's like, if I'm trying to build a video game and compete with Blizzard Entertainment, I need investment. I need to do all this stuff. There's a ton of lawyers involved with that. But if I want to just like make my own game and release it on the Apple Store, there's not.
You're fine.
There's
nothing. Yes.
Again, there are some things that may be queasy to work with. So ultimately, you do want to get legal advice. But again, if it's just you're not holding people's money in investment. You're not taking in money from investment. You don't have a new coin. All of these things make it like you can still go ahead and launch a side chain, try some stuff out, see if people like it. There's nothing stopping you from doing all that. And if it catches on, great. Make a bigger
I would say,
thing out of it.
I would say it's a bit beyond that, right? Like you can start your test project or things that are at your level without all that. But once you want to make it a project that is, with several people, and even more if you want that project to end up being decentralized at some point, then you need to think about it early and then start with a lawyer. That's really important.
And that's true for all businesses, right? Like if I'm doing something, if I'm selling tchotchkes out of my yard, not a lot of risk there. But as soon as I'm doing international shipping and middlemen involved in the tchotchke selling and so forth, now you really need to make sure you've got business planning, legal advice, So it's not
how many projects have launched a token and got into trouble? How many teams have gotten into trouble? Lots of them.
Probably a lot.
Lots of them. It is the same as true as if you're going to build the next blockchain that's going to revolutionize the whole world. If you're building the next Bitcoin, the world is a little bit different today. If you have a whole team and somebody supporting it, even if you're going to give it away essentially to the world to use, you need to make sure that you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed before you give it away essentially. Otherwise, exchanges won't even list you. That's the whole thing.
There's that too. Yeah, absolutely.
Right, and that's in case of a token. But if you want to, move around funds, if you want, like all of that is definitely something that is probably specific to your area, right? Specific to your country. Just go to a lawyer, and it is basically, that's also why we try to put all that list. Is that when people are passionate or they have an idea, then they do that test phase. But then after that, they keep moving forward, still in the test mindset. And that list that we went through is kind of a reminder that when you want to get serious, when you feel that that thing is going to be large enough, you definitely need to do things properly like any other business, right?
Yep, that would be true.